Welcome to Deep Language Classes. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on charisma. You know, that special something that goes way beyond just having a big vocabulary. We're going to break it all down into 3 super powerful habits that will help you build real influence and presence every time you speak.
I mean, think about it for a second. We've all seen it happen, right? That one person walks in and it's like they have this magnetic pull. When they talk, people just stop what they're doing and lean in. So, what is that? What's their secret?
Well, here's the best part. It's not some kind of magic you're either born with or you're not. It is absolutely a skill. And today, we're going to unpack that skill into 3 simple, practical habits you can start using, like right now. So let's dive into the first one.
Okay, first up is habit number 1, the power pause. Now, I know this sounds almost too simple, but trust me, it's a total game changer. It's all about learning to use silence as a tool instead of being terrified of it.
So here's a trap so many of us fall into. We get a little nervous, and what do? We talk faster. We try to fill every single gap with words. But the charismatic shift is to do the exact opposite. Before you answer a question or make a really important point, just stop. Take a breath. A deliberate 3-second pause can completely change how people hear what you say next.
So why on earth does this little pause work so well? Well, for starters, it creates anticipation. Suddenly, your listener's on the edge of their seat, wondering what's coming. It also shows that you're actually thinking, not just blurting out the first thing that comes to mind. And because of that, when you finally do speak, your words just land with so much more weight and authority. I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. Silence isn't empty, it's full of confidence. It gives your ideas room to breathe, and it gives your listener a moment to really take them in. From now on, I want you to think of the pause as your secret weapon. All right, once you've mastered the pause, you have control over the rhythm of the conversation. Now let's talk about what you fill that space with. Habit number 2 is all about a huge mental shift. It's about making the listener the hero of your story, not you. Check out this example. It's perfect. The typical way to share something is just to state a fact, right? I had a great time in London. It's okay, but it doesn't really connect. Now look at the fix. You know that feeling? Bam! Right away, you've invited the other person into your experience. You've connected your story to an emotion they've probably felt themselves, and that creates an instant bond. We call this the you first perspective. It's such a simple idea, but it is so powerful. You're basically translating your own experiences into a universal language of feeling that the other person can relate to. This right here is the secret sauce for building rapport in seconds.
Okay, so we've covered the power of the pause and the magic of making your stories about you. Our third and final habit, well, it has nothing to do with words at all. It's about how you make people feel when you're not even talking. We call this the warm connection.
Active warmth is really just a bunch of small, nonverbal cues that show someone you are 100% tuned in. It's that genuine smile that actually reaches your eyes. It's maintaining soft, comfortable eye contact while they're talking. Even just a small, real nod to show that you get it. The goal behind all of this is simple. Make the person you're with feel like, in that moment, they are the most important person in the world. You've probably heard this quote before, and for good reason. It is the absolute soul of habit 3. The specific words you use might fade away, but that feeling of being truly seen and heard, that sticks with people forever. That feeling is charisma. So, let's wrap this all up. The best way to think about all of this is that charisma isn't some fixed trait. It's a muscle. And just like any other muscle, the more you work it out, the stronger it's going to get. And here is your workout plan, broken down into 3 simple steps. First, focus on mastering that 3-second pause. Next, make a real effort to reframe your stories using that you-first perspective. And finally, in every single conversation, practice active warmth. These are your core exercises for building that charisma muscle. And if there's one idea I really want you to take away from our time together, it's this. True, authentic charisma isn't about being the loudest or funniest person. It's not a performance. It's about being the most present person, the one who gives their full, undivided attention to others. So I'm curious to hear from you. Out of these 3 habits, the power pause, you-focused storytelling, or active warmth, which one feels like the biggest challenge for you? Or which one are you most excited to try out? Let us know in the comments below. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons to stay updated with all these informative videos.